which of the anti-correlating pair will follow? That's what we're discussing right now. You will obviously have one pair going up, one pair going down when you have anti-correlation, but which one will follow? And how do you know which is the right direction? So let's go over that right now. So now we have this current exhaustion. It wants to go long, right? Let's use another pair that correlates. What goes with Aussie dollar? Does euro yen go in the same direction as Aussie dollar? Yes. Okay, good. Now, euro yen works with Aussie dollar. What did euro yen do at that time? At that same time, if we actually look at it, euro yen told us the market wants to continue down. This is not an exhaustion. It's telling you that the market wants to continue to go down. So, what do? We have the opening of the next candle on euro yen. We don't sell. We wait. New Zealand dollar. The next candle opens up. We don't sell. We don't buy. We can wait. What is the overall direction? The overall direction. How many pairs are actually saying sell, sell, sell? Majority, right? Majority is saying we're gonna go down. So you know the overall direction. Okay? The overall direction is short and long for these opposite pairs. Okay? You already know that. What happens is you wait. The next candle, once it goes up and it touches your nearest pivot line, this is when you become a tiger and you watch all your pairs and you will see them. You will actually see in front of your eyes. They're all bouncing off of resistance at that time. And now is the proper moment to enter. Right here. This is right around the time that you will see that New Zealand dollar has touched. It went with the exhaustion. The exhaustion held true. And then you enter with precision, going short with everything. Even New Zealand dollar, once it touches this area, you short from here. You don't actually take a long, you actually short. And you gain these pips along with all these pips that are currently running. Okay? Is there an indicator to give you the pivot points for 3 days? Yes, there is. Go to urbanforex.com and there is a menu on top that says Forex Strategies. Once you click on that, there is a strategy called Pro Trading Strategy. The pivot point file is in there. Just attach it to your MetaTrader. If you do not know how to attach it, there is a video that goes over a tutorial. Okay, Ali says, shouldn't you wait for a close? Ali, yes, you should wait for a close. But now we have, once you've waited for a close, see, Ali, there's two things. Okay, when you have a running market, you're making a decision based on the running market. No, that's different. You should always wait for a close. But if you're waiting for the market to do something exactly what you want, you don't need to wait for the close. You're actually waiting for the market to do what you want. Does that make sense? Okay. Shaw says, does anti-correlation mean that all pairs are seeking better entry points? No, there is much more theoretical meaning behind it. But for the sake of speculators, for those of us who are just wanting to trade and pull out some profit out of the market, stick to that definition. So yes, it is just seeking a better entry point. That's all. Okay? So this is how you get precision in the market. If you were to have taken this trade, which trade is running right now, you would have had massive pips right now. We're talking about probably 400 pips in your pocket just by trading the 7 pairs. Forget all of that stuff. We're 19 minutes until the close of this candle. I'm gonna see if I can push this a webinar for additional 5 more minutes over the hour to show you guys what can we do with these candles. What does it really mean? So, based on what I've already told you guys, forget anything you've learned. Just based on what I've told you guys today, let's look at this stuff. Shaw is saying, where is the entry on the New Zealand dollar again, please? Right here, this exact point here. where you see it bouncing off of resistance, you know for a fact from this particular candle, New Zealand dollar is going to go north. It goes north. And because you have an anti-correlation from New Zealand dollar, you know that euro yen might be affected by it. So you don't trade, you wait. You know overall it's down, but you wait. You wait for the market to give you a precision entry. This market goes up at the same time as New Zealand dollar goes up. And as it touches resistance, this is the same time your euro yen will touch resistance. This will be the same time euro USD will touch resistance. Okay, Wasim Khan is saying, can we consider candle volume to identify true or false exhaustions? You cannot measure volume in Forex. There is no central exchange. There is like the New York Stock Exchange. You can measure volume there. You can measure volume in Forex. It doesn't work that easy. Okay, the only way you can measure volume is broker to broker. A broker can tell you how much people are buying and selling. That's about it. Okay, all you have to do is look at these patterns and you'll find out what's going on. Now, as of right now, what do we know? What do we know right now? Okay, let's take a look at all of this stuff now. Let me remove everything, clean up the screens here. Now, all of the stuff that I'm training you guys, what happens is 5 minutes before the hour, you look at the stuff calmly. No need to rush. You calmly look at all the stuff. It takes you 5 minutes. It might take you 5 minutes over the hour. That's fine. But that's all it takes to do all this. Okay, the average person eyeballs the market so much to make 10 pips of scalping, 20 pips of scalping, when you can spend 1/10 of that time to make 400, 500 pips out of the market. Okay, Clayton from Perth is saying, just to be clear, do you enter the trade when the tail touches the pivot line? Yes. And at that time, it's not the tail. At the time, it's the body. Okay. And yes, at that time, it's still a risk. But it doesn't, your risk is more defined because it's an analysis. Okay, so your risk is more controlled. Can it go against you still? Yes, it can. Anything can happen. But if it goes in your direction, you have pinpoint accuracy. Okay, and it will go in your direction 80 to 85% of the time. Now, moving on to the current market. Okay, let's do that analysis together live. Okay, let's take a look at it live. I'm gonna make all of you guys answer this stuff and see how you guys can analyze. Stop guessing. There's no need to guess. It's very easy to analyze the market. No more guessing. Okay, no more relying on indicators and signal services and all that nonsense. Watch the market. Do your research. It's very easy. Now, look. We're looking at Euro USD right now, right? Let me move this a little bit so we can see the whole chart here. 3 days worth of data we need to always see. Okay? 3 days worth of pivot lines. This is 1 day worth of pivot lines. This is yesterday's worth of pivot lines and day before. We're on the 1 hour time frame. We're looking at Euro USD. Now, market is currently heading short. Okay? It's moving short, candle is currently running. Now, based on what we see, we have a small tail on top and a bigger tail on bottom, which means we are starting to get some pressure from the bottom pushing north. Means sooner or later this short-term movement that we're holding on to is coming to an end. Okay? Just keeping that in mind. Let's move on. Okay?